This is a tremendously awkward position for the monarchy to be in, largely because it's never really happened before. The monarchy functions on this idea of precedent. They do things based on how they've done it in the past.
As Canada finds itself caught up in an escalating trade war with the U.S. and simultaneously trying to determine the seriousness of 51st state comments from U.S. President Donald Trump, a royal historian with McMaster University here in Hamilton says he's seeing subtle signs of support from our official head of state, the King.
We are seeing things like him meeting with both Justin Trudeau and Mark Carney in fairly short order. That's quite unusual. Most things happen through the Governor General.
Justin Voke is both a professor with the university and member of the advisory board with the Institute for the Study of the Crown in Canada.
We saw the King presenting a ceremonial sword to representatives of our Senate. We saw the King wearing what seemed to be very Canadian colors in press conferences and meetings he had after his meeting with Justin Trudeau.
He adds, don't expect direct, obvious statements from King Charles, explaining the royal family is bound by both tradition and constitutional mechanisms to exercise restraint.
We've seen a lot of buzz around the Princess of Wales, Kate, at the Commonwealth service where she appeared entirely in red with an accent of white pearls, and everyone was jumping on that, saying it must be a sign of support for Canada. So these are the sorts of ways that we would see the monarchy lending that support.
So how does it help? Voke explains if the King is making these gestures, it's an indication he's been asked by our government.
It means that our government has already said, we want these signals to happen. We are looking now for these signs of support from the Crown as this institution that is supposed to represent all Canadians.
But also says these signals are largely intended for the general population who are looking to the monarchy for some signs that it's connected with what's going on.
They can look at a video of him planting a red maple on the grounds of Buckingham Palace, which happened in March, as one of those signs of, oh yes, the King is conscious of Canada. He's thinking about us.
One other thing the King must be careful of, that his effort to support one Commonwealth nation doesn't disrupt the priorities of another. And as for whether the King has a duty to be more direct if the U.S. were to become more aggressive on issues of sovereignty, the answer is yes, but it's unclear what that would look like. In Hamilton, David Zura, City News.